In this episode, we are going to talk about how to tie the Chain Sinnet, which is a fantastic way of getting a whole jumble of rope into something more manageable that just by undoing one little bit at the end, you can undo the whole thing, and then you can use that rope in any application that you want. Now, I've done this in the past with Jonas.
Call this the Chain Sinnet, and it's a way to make a longer rope a little shorter when you, for example, are going climbing.
So I'm going to show you how to do a single and a double Chain Sinnet. Let's get started. So there's 3 parts to the Chain Sinnet. The first is the first slip knot. So here you're going to loop it over once, and you're going to pull through and tighten up a slip knot. Okay, that's a slip knot, so it will come undone if you pull it out, right? And then you're just going to pull up through the bottom the next loop. Right? And you'll pull up through the bottom the next loop. And you'll pull up through the bottom the next loop. And the next loop. Now if we speed this up, watch what happens. So now we've come to the end of the rope. I have basically just one loop up and through and a dangly end. This is super easy. All you do is you pass this end of the rope up and through and you tighten it. So when you finish it, it's nice and tight. You can pull from both ends. See this? Pull from both ends. These are just the loose knots. Nothing is going to come undone. This is a single Chain Sinnet, and it works pretty well. But it's twice as fast to do a double Chain Sinnet. So let me take the blue rope. Okay, first of all, very important. Make sure you find the ends of your rope, and then you get and you pull to the middle of your rope. Here is now my looped end. I like to start on this end, but you could start on either end, really. Okay, you can tie yourself a slip knot. So I'm going to do this real slow so you can see. Take a single loop, just like so, and you pull the long end up and through and tighten, okay? Just like that. Practice a lot on slip knots. You're going to need that in the future. Okay, then you just start feeding through little bits of the end through that hole, create a new hole, feed bits through the end, create a new hole, and you go all the way down. Now, a double Chain Sinnet is really fantastic because to me, I think it's 3 times faster. Even though it's doubled up, it's just a lot of mass going around these loops, so it takes much fewer loops. And if you're just trying to shorten the rope, which is what this is used for, and make things tidy, I think it's probably the best knot. Now that you've reached the end, all you have to do is take these ends and pass it through that last loop, just so that it doesn't slip out on itself, and pull it tight. This is going to take a little bit of practice. It's hard to wrap your head around until you practice on your own rope. I would recommend getting at least 25 feet of rope or so, because if not, it's hard to kind of get the practice all the way down. I mean, this is 50 feet right there. And then watch how easy this is to pull out. You now have all of the rope to do what you want with, and it's not a tangled mess. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video about the Chain Sinnet. More videos coming up next.